In the heart of the dark and dense Bavarian forests, where mists cloak the trees like a thick shroud, lies a forgotten mine. During World War II, this place was known only to a select few, and even now its existence is veiled in mystery. Legend has it that deep within this mine, the Nazis were developing something so sinister and powerful that it was spoken of only in whispers. In 1942, as German forces retreated on all fronts, despair in the Nazi headquarters reached its peak. It was then that a mysterious scientist, Dr. Gerhard Vogel, presented an offer that promised them the chance to win the WA. Dr. Vogel, whose eyes burned with mad determination, claimed to have found a way to manipulate time. This inventor, notorious for his dark reputation and passion for occult research, had developed a prototype machine known as Die Glocke. This massive construction of metal and glass resembled a giant bell, emitting an eerie hum when activated. Inside the bell were two rings rotating in opposite directions at a terrifying speed. On one grim November evening, as the moon cast a sinister light over the mine, Dr. Vogel decided to conduct the first experiment. Several high-ranking SS officers gathered around, their faces obscured by shadows. When Die Glocke was activated, the air in the mine thickened and glowed with a pale violet light. Suddenly, a piercing scream echoed, and darkness enveloped everything. When the light returned, Dr. Vogel stood in the middle of the mine, his eyes empty and his face contorted with horror. He screamed of demons from other times, of shadows that had taken his soul. The officers who witnessed the experiment were never seen again. In the following months, rumors of Die Glocke began to spread. It was said that the Nazis tried to use it to transport their troops to the future, or to alter the past to change the course of the war. But every time the machine was activated, it brought only chaos and death. People vanished, bodies were torn apart, and time and space twisted and distorted. One night in April 1945, as the Reich crumbled, the mine was sealed. Dr. Vogel and several of his assistants stayed inside to conduct one last experiment. It was their final hope, their last chance to save Germany. But when the machine was activated, everything went terribly wrong. An explosion as powerful as a small nuclear blast shook the earth. The mine collapsed, burying everyone inside. Many years passed. The mine was forgotten, overgrown by the forest, and became part of local folklore. It was said that on moonlit nights one could hear the distant hum of Die Glocke, and the shadows in the forest were those taken by the machine from different times. In 2022, amid the onset of a new large and bloody war, a group of researchers inspired by rumors and old documents decided to find the mine and uncover the mystery of Die Glocke. Armed with modern equipment and full of determination, they trekked through the dense forest and found the forgotten mine. Inside, it was cold and dark, the air thick with fear. When they reached the depths of the mine, they were met with a scene frozen in time. The machine still stood there, encased in ice and frost, its presence still inspiring dread. Suddenly, one of the researchers, drawn by an unseen force, activated Die Glocke. The mine filled with a pale violet light, the air thickened and the eerie hum returned. This moment triggered even greater and more terrifying events. The explosion of Die Glocke's energy tore the fabric of time, causing catastrophic changes in reality. Darkness consumed everything. The researchers vanished, and the mine once again fell silent. Only the echoes of dark whispers and screams remained, and Die Glocke continued to spin like an eternal guardian of its secrets. Thus, the mine remains a grim reminder that some secrets of the past are better left undisturbed. This activation led to destruction, to the start of a war that brought even more suffering and pain. The mysteries of Die Glocke proved too dangerous for humanity, and now this place will forever guard its dark secrets.